So how did Man of Action from there get into its next project after Ben 10? What was next for Man of Action?
Uh, the weird thing is there's four of us and we do a lot of stuff. So at the same time that kind of Ben 10 was going, some of us had sold movies, some of us sold TV pilots, some of us had sold other animated things. There was a lot of just kind of pulling in a lot of different directions. Still, it happens, but even then, especially. And also, we had zero animation experience. So it was a little bit of what do we do and how do we do this. They hired other showrunners. We wrote on the first season. We were the creative consultants the whole time, going, we want this, we want that, call it this, do that. We had a lot of input, but we weren't the showrunners, and so we did that for numerous years. We were still doing comics. I was doing 4 books a month, even when that
Wow.
stuff was going on, and just we had a lot of stuff happening. Our next kind of big animation job was Generator Rex, which we made up and sold to them because Ben 10 was a big hit. And Cartoon Network was like, make us something for older kids that's got a more sci-fi vibe, and did Generator Rex. And we did 3 seasons of it. It was a super fun show to work on, but it scared children to death internationally.
Oh wow.
In the U.S. it was kind of like and in the rest of the world it was doing okay, but it was terrifying. We heard the story we always heard was that Germany especially was traumatized by Generator Rex. It had really dark themes. It's like a kid with no parents who is in the company of an assassin, and he works for a mysterious government agency that's fighting a kind of a infectious plague that turns people into monsters. And if you're 7 years old, that's a lot. It's like
Yeah.
getting an Avengers comic with Captain Marvel being electrocuted on the front.
So you had firsthand experience of that experience.
Yeah.
What it was like.
Then we shifted over to Marvel and did the Spider-Man cartoon and the Avengers cartoon. And by that point, we were executive producing all of our stuff, running all the writers' rooms for our stuff, still writing on stuff, but using other writers as well. And that's kind of when Man of Action felt to me for the first time like a company. Like we had a lot of responsibilities and a lot of people working with us, and we're still in that times a million.
When when you started hiring writers is when you felt like the company was really starting to feel like a its own living entity.
Yeah, I mean we've always had a lot of lawyers and a lot of agents and a lot of meetings and a lot of work that we do, but we hit kind of a critical mass when we were doing Spider-Man and the Avengers at the same time, and suddenly we needed support people and we needed a lot of regular writers to supplement what we were doing. It was a lot of episodes, and now we have probably 5 times that amount of work going on
Wow,
and 10 times the amount of people that we work with. So
that's impressive.